Hi, and welcome to Autotelic Drive. My name is Pauline Dugald, and I'm a peak performance coach. In this video, I'd like to talk about the general idea of peak performance and why it is important. Why is peak performance important for us, for those of us who care about it? For me personally, it signifies the epitome of everything that the person would want to strive for during their life. It is like a purpose of life to be at a peak performance state. And for me, peak performance is composed of peak experiences, which means there are those moments that you live for that absolutely define your existence as the best possible version of it. And so those experiences combined and strung together represent peak performance over the entire lifetime. And it's not that it is one-time thing. It is a continuous effort. It is something that you have to work towards and continuously improve and clear your plate in a way in order to continue to improve yourself, getting better and better at this concept. And what is involved in that process is a lot of soul searching, a lot of trial and error, a lot of testing, and a lot of reiteration. So one of the things that I often work on with my clients is their propensity for wanting to get to the end result faster. But we all know that the whole point is the journey, the process, the way that you are transitioning from point A to point B. Just like if I'm riding a bike, I don't care about arriving at the destination. I actually want the journey. I want the ride itself to last as long as possible. That is essentially the whole point of riding, not just to get to the end point. If you want to get to the end point, take a bus or drive a car, but not riding. So riding is like being in the process of acquisition of new skills, of trial and error, of iteration, improvement, and discovery. Discovery plays a huge role in the peak performance world, in the peak performance concept, because when you discover something new about yourself, you're then able to express yourself better. And that leads me to think and speak about authenticity. What is this ambiguous concept of authenticity? Essentially, what it means is being fully yourself to the most that you're capable of. And that means doing things, saying things, and even wearing things that feel right and correct for you. But there's also another reason for that, because being authentically yourself leads you to more peak experiences, leads you to experiencing more peak experiences, therefore improving your overall peak performance. And if you look at this from the perspective of, let's use a metaphor. If, for example, the life was a tapestry or a puzzle piece, a giant, huge puzzle piece, and you are an individual puzzle in that piece. Your authenticity represents the shape of the puzzle piece that you have agreed to play. And other puzzle pieces or other people depend on you to be the right shape that you agreed to be, so that they can also fit right. And when everybody expresses themselves authentically and represent themselves as their most correct puzzle piece that they meant to be, then everybody fits together and the puzzle comes together. And that is essentially how the complexity increases. The whole point, if you look at this reality as a simulation, then the reason and the point for that simulation is to continue increasing complexity through collaboration. And authenticity directly relates to that ability to optimize collaboration and increase complexity. So if you are interested in reaching your goals faster, in being a better person, authenticity is something that is essential to strive towards in order to fit with other pieces the best that you can. And then at the end of the life, you can look back and say, I did my best in trying to express myself as truly as I could, as authentically as possible, and I enjoyed my journey on the way. So that is what I have for you today on the subject of peak performance. If this was helpful, please like, subscribe, share this video. It helps a lot. And also, if you would like to download the peak performance checklist, I have created one-page document that can help you summarize all the main aspects of peak performance that you might want to be aware of on your journey to enjoy it more. The link will be in the description. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.